Here we have Panasonic's Android TV powered MZ800 OLED, and this is Panasonic's offering of a high quality OLED TV experience for the masses. From your favorite TV shows, movies, gaming, and more, I'm going to take you through why the MZ800 breaks the barrier of entry into the world of OLED TVs while offering a premium and unique viewing experience. The MZ800 comes in four sizes: 42, 48, 55 and 65 inch, with the original price ranging from £1,099 up to £2,099. By the time of this recording, during this Black Friday and holiday season period of 2023, Panasonic have got some major price reductions up to £600 off, depending on the size you go for. I've got the 65-inch version of the MZ800. Let's get into the unboxing and setup. I really appreciate how simple and straightforward Panasonic have made the unboxing experience and installation of the TV and stand. I would say, in the case of the 65-inch model in particular, I highly still recommend having a second person on board to make the process smoother due to the sheer size and weight of the TV. One nice touch about the MZ800 is that it comes with a detachable power cable, and it seems like such an obvious thing to have. You would be surprised, a lot of modern TVs actually have the power cable permanently attached to the TV. This makes for such a better cable management experience, with the option of investing in a longer power cable, causing less stress if you choose to wall mount the TV. Very nice touch, Panasonic. I really like this about the MZ800. The first advantage of having an Android TV based OS for the MZ800 is the setup process. This has got to be the smoothest, quickest, and the most straightforward setup process I've actually experienced on any modern day smart TV. And this is especially true if you use an Android phone. This is all down to Google's quick setup process, which pretty much automates everything from your Android phone, from connecting the MZ800 to your home Wi-Fi without having to type in any password, signing into your preferred email address to actually use the Google services and apps from the Play Store. This is definitely the best setup experience I've had with a smart TV, and at this point I want all my TVs to be Android TV OS powered. One thing I've got to give credit to Panasonic is the design of the MZ800. From the thin profile to the frameless design with slim borders, the MZ800 gives you that immersive all-screen experience in what is a fairly compact footprint that makes for a great centerpiece to your viewing experience. For the main ports and connectivity, the MZ800 has 3 HDMI ports with 4K 60 output, support for eARC on the second HDMI port, ALLM auto low latency mode on all 3 HDMI ports, 2 USB-A ports, an Ethernet port, 3.5mm headphone out, aerial and satellite out with built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You've of course got the included remote control with the usual functions you would expect to see from the number pad, volume control, and quick access to some of your favorite applications like YouTube and Netflix. This remote control does have a neat trick with support for Bluetooth and a built-in microphone for the excellent Google Assistant voice input, which we will touch on more later when it comes to the software. Let's talk about the main experience that makes the MZ800 OLED great. The display. It's in the name. The MZ800 is using a high quality 4K UHD OLED panel with a 60Hz refresh rate, multiple HDR support with Dolby Vision, HLG, HDR10 and HDR10 Plus, all powered by Panasonic's 4K Color Engine Pro. The MZ800 proves just how mature and accessible the OLED experience is on a modern smart TV, with all the HDR standards covered, backed with excellent picture modes like Vivid, Sport, Movie, and Game, while still giving you the ability to adjust parameters you want, such as OLED luminance, brightness, color, contrast, and more. Firing up my favorite movies, TV shows, and content from platforms like YouTube, Disney+, Prime Video, and Netflix. The 4K image quality was spot on and made for a viewing experience that showcases the benefits of OLED, from things like the vivid, accurate colors, the infinite contrast ratio, the deep blacks, bright panel, and solid high dynamic range to match the HDR content being shown with no compromise. One thing I really appreciate is how smart the HDR content pickup is and how dynamic it moves, while still giving you the option to pick the picture mode you prefer. For example, when watching Dolby Vision HDR content on a platform like Disney+, you've got the option to still select between bright, dark, and vivid for Dolby Vision HDR. For HDR10 content display on a device like the PlayStation 5, you've got picture modes ranging from standard, vivid, sport, movie, and game. This level of feature set on the side of HDR shows Panasonic are cutting no corners in making sure, regardless of what device and service you are using on the MZ800, you will get the best and intended viewing experience that was created for that piece of content you're watching. If it's gaming that you want, then the MZ800 has you covered well with game mode that supports ALLM for the most responsive game input with minimal input lag and reduced delay, which is perfect for your current generation consoles like the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Heck, the MZ800 even goes as far as having a PC mode, and considering the popularity boost of using a 42-inch OLED TV as a desktop monitor, this is a nice addition for people considering getting a 42-inch model of the MZ800 as a PC monitor. Regardless of what is plugged into the MZ800, from the latest games console, Blu-ray player, streaming services of your favorite TV shows, movies, or content creator, the image quality here will not disappoint. Audio and sound out of the box is great thanks to the built-in combined 24-watt speaker with a 12-watt woofer, support for Dolby Atmos, surround and stereo options with multiple Dolby audio processing modes ranging from game, movie, music, news, stadium, and smart. Before you even consider a surround sound system or even a soundbar, you'll be surprised how good the range of sound is out of the box with the MZ800. And considering the options at hand to tune the sound experience to how you want, this is a good look and great consideration from Panasonic. Here lies the soul of what makes the TV experience on the MZ800 just so good. Hands up for me in this situation, and I'm gonna say, you got me. This is my first time experiencing a TV running Android TV OS from Google, and I've got to say, I'm thoroughly impressed, and I pretty much going forward want all my TVs running this OS. Now, I've already praised how smooth and straightforward the setup was at the start. I've also got to praise just how fast and responsive the user interface is when moving between all the different applications and menus. This being an Android TV OS means you have access to the Google Play Store for some popular apps and even games that you would find on your smartphone built bespoke for the TV experience. Heck, there's even a dedicated optimized TikTok application for the TV, which kind of speaks volume for the range of apps available. This TV by far has the best and the most consistent voice recognition I've personally used, and most of the time, if not all the time, it's a frustrating shouting experience with other TVs, making me not really bother using such a feature. But thanks to the power of the Google Assistant, this TV never misses a beat when it comes to voice, commands, and inputs. Once you've connected the remote via Bluetooth to the TV, press the dedicated Google Assistant button and off you go. Here, have a listen. Open YouTube.
Opening YouTube.
Open Netflix.
Opening Netflix.
Open Prime Video.
Opening Prime Video.
From all the pre-installed apps, extra apps, and games you can download from the Google Play Store, the ability to rearrange the apps in the order you want Having Chromecast built in with the ability to cast your favorite applications and content to the TV from your phone and tablet, Android TV OS has become an instant hit for me since using the MZ800. One major feature that takes the cup for just how good the software experience has been for me is having access to VPN-based apps like NordVPN. I personally use NordVPN, and having this app built into the TV in which I can sign into my account and change my IP location from UK to a different country is what I've wanted for so long. Me sitting here talking to you throughout this showcase of the MZ800, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has been playing in the background on Netflix, and this movie is not available in the UK. And I'm only able to do this because with my NordVPN account, I can actually switch my location to USA and boom, access to the USA Netflix library, and I'm watching all the shows and movies that are not available in the UK. Next to giving you even more free TV channels to watch and enjoy, this level of access has been my top reason why the multimedia viewing experience across all my favorite streaming services is the best experience on an Android TV OS, and the MZ800 is top contender for this. If you want more details on the MZ800 and where you can get yours, then check the link in the description below and pick the size you want that fits your needs and the space you're in. And thank you to Panasonic for partnering with me and sponsoring this video.